Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Kingdom, the place where all toys prosper, they will and shall forever. Okay? Alright guys, and so in today's video we will be taking a look at a pretty interesting toy, right? And that toy is from a company that we have become quite familiar with on the channel, right? That company is none other than Transformers, alright? And more specifically, out of the Cyberverse universe, okay? So now guys, without further ado, please allow me to introduce to you the star of today's show. So here it comes. Dun, da, da, dun. Alright guys, as you can see there, today we will be gladly reviewing the Transformers Cyberverse Action Attackers 1 step Changer Shockwave. Alright? So you guys can see here, the Shockwave Decepticon out of the Transformers Cyberverse universe comes in this interesting packaging. I really love the purple accent, and then with the purple color and the pink accent. Okay, so what we have here first is the view from the front. All right, looking pretty good. Then follows the view from the right hand side, and there isn't really much to say about that. All right, and after that, the view from the back, where we see a bunch of things that we'll have to come back to. Okay, then what you get is the view from the left hand side, where we can see a picture of a lot of Transformers out of the Cyberverse series. Pretty interesting. And after that follows the view from the bottom, okay, where there are a bunch of things that are written like very tiny, or in miniature I should say, and then we might have to come back to them. And after that, what you get to top it all off, the view from the TOP. Bye. Alright guys, so when we move back to the view from the front, we can see that of course we will be reviewing the Decepticon Shockwave, and right now it's in vehicle mode, and then we'll have to change him from vehicle to Autobot form or to robot form, right? So right here at the bottom we have this thing saying age 6+, saying that this toy is mostly recommended to people of ages 6 and up, to which I disagree, because I think that if the person is of age 4 and up, he or she would have a lot of fun while playing with this type of toy. Here we can see that in robot form, the Shockwave can perform one of his special moves called the Shock Blast. Definitely something that I would look forward to. And then it can be performed in 1 step. That's pretty interesting. Here you have the Transformer logo. You have also the other Transformer logo here. Here you have the Transformers Cyberverse lettering, especially Power of the Spark. Definitely good. Here you have your Hasbro logo. Interesting. And you have this thing saying Fantasy Scene. That's pretty interesting as well. Now, when we move over to the view from the back, we can see a bunch of things. But what sticks out to me are the following. First, we can see that this toy is part of a collection of more toys that include, but is limited to, himself, the Prowl, and the Sky Bite. I think like a month or 2 ago we reviewed the Sky Bite. So guys, please make sure to check that out after this one. Just go ahead on Google and type in Toys Review Kingdom Sky Bite, and then or Toys Review Kingdom or Toys Review Kingdom Transformers, and then it should pop up. I'll do the best I can to see if I can find another Transformers toy out of the Cyberverse universe and review it in the next month or so, right? Then secondly, what we can see here is that this is what the Decepticon Shockwave looks like in vehicle mode, right? And then in 1 easy step, you can be transformed into robot mode and to look like this. That is pretty interesting. Now you guys should let me know which form you prefer. Do you prefer the robot form or do you prefer the vehicle mode? Guys, I prefer the robot form. Alright. And here you have the Shock Blast lettering, and then here it tells you that you can go ahead and convert it in order to activate it, right? And then Decepticon Shockwave Evil That's that. Here you have your warning, right, saying that some of the small pieces can easily be swallowed by people under the age of 3. So guys, make sure that if your brother or your sister is playing with this toy and he or she is under the age of 3, make sure to always keep an eye on them and to never lose sight of what they're doing, especially around the mouth area. Alright guys, so now before we of course get to take a closer look at the Decepticon Shockwave, I'm going to share with you the story behind how this toy found its way on the channel. Alright guys, so I was looking for a new toy to review on the channel, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to review a Transformers toy or a PJ Masks toy. And I just went ahead and made a quick Google search, and I came across this Transformer toy, and I figured, you know what, I can go ahead and do a PJ Masks toy review like sometime in the future. Why don't I just go ahead and do this one? Not only is it pretty interesting, and it's also pretty gorgeous. Like I really love the purple color and the pink accent. And so guys, I just decided to go ahead and order it, got it shipped, and as you're watching it today, I am doing the review for you guys. So please let me know what you think for how I'm doing so far by of course leaving a comment, liking the video, sharing it with your friends and family members, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and of course hitting the bell icon to stay tuned for more. Alright guys, so now without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, and so as per usual, I've got my scissors here, and the time has come for us to get it out of the box. So, ladies and gentlemen, the war between the heroic Autobots and the evil Decepticons continues on the Cyberverse animated series. Discover the unique powers and skills of each Cyberverse character and see how those powers will be used to defend Earth from those who threaten it. Experience the excitement of quick conversion with figures that change between modes in one easy steps. Simply convert this Shockwave figure from robot to tank mode in one easy step. The conversion reveals the figure and eases the way to the Shock Blast Action Attack move, of course. And the move can easily be repeated several times right after resetting. And kids can now collect other one-step action attackers figures, each of course being sold separately, to discover the signature attack moves of their favorite characters from the Cyberverse series. One of the best ways to introduce all young children and new fans to the exciting world of Transformers. Awesome. Alright guys, so this is what a packaging looks like once it's being emptied, and as you guys can see here, we have BAM, the Decepticon Shockwave. So this is what it looks like in what was that again? In vehicle form. We just can see here, pretty interesting and quite menacing looking. Alright, so now quickly, this is the view from the front. Look at that. And then after that follows the view from the right hand side. Then what you get is the view from the back. Later on, that is followed by the view from the left hand side. Then what you see is the view from the bottom, like that. And to top it all off, of course, here comes the view from the TOP. Biber. I like that a lot. Alright guys, so when it's in vehicle mode, right, or animal mode, you can see that it resembles a tarantula. Alright, you can see here it has 4 legs. There's 2, and there's 2 more, right? You can see the Transformers logo. You can see your plate here. You can see the silver thing that they added here, and then you can see the details to it. You can also see from this angle specifically the pink accent. You can see more details, more stripes, and more crevices. Now when we take a view from this view, which mirrors of course the other view, we can have a more interesting look here. For example, you can see that this is what the arm of the robot would look like, right? Once Shockwave is turned into a robot, this is what it will look like. And then you can see that these are what the feet will look like, and then these part will retract into something like this side and this side. Now when we move over to view from the back, we can see that this seems to be some kind of a base, right? Where if something was to be wrong with the Shockwave, one of the engineers can easily come here and go ahead and access the vehicle and fix it, right? And then that is pretty much it, right? Now if I move over to the view from the bottom, we can definitely see the formation like in robot form, like pretty nicely. You can see here, these are what the calves will look like, or the thighs, sorry, and then the calves will be like those, and the arms will be there, and then this part we move to the back and so forth. Definitely pretty nice and pretty interesting. Alright guys, I will catch you all in a bit after I have changed it into robot form. BRB. Alright guys, so this is what the Shockwave looks like once it's been changed into robot form. Looking pretty menacing and pretty interesting. I like it a lot. Okay, so now I guess the time has come for us to go ahead and try out the Shock Blast. Alright, so you guys can see here, he has his weapon on his right arm. Yep, and then if we go ahead and kind of push it, he should just draw it out, and then we can go ahead and push it back in order to, you know, put it back to the way it once was. All right, so the projectile doesn't come out though. It just gets drawn out and then gets drawn back in. All right, so let me go ahead and kind of move it on this side like so we can have, so I can have like more room space, right, and better view. So the Shockwave move, right, should look a little something like this. So Shock Blast come in 3. Let me see here. Shock Blast come in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you guys saw that? Okay, you can go ahead and reset it again. So Shock Blast move comes in 3, 2, 1. Ah, look at that. That was pretty cool and pretty nice. I like that a lot. What do you guys think? Alright, so as for me guys, this toy gets a rating of 5 out of 5 for a few reasons. Numero uno, it is of a good size. As you guys already know, I prefer my toys to be quite big and quite tall. And well, although this toy isn't the biggest of the biggest or the tallest of the tallest, as far as like Transformers Cyberverse toy, this toy has a good size to it, so you know it passes that criteria. Now numero dos, it is sure to spark some creativity. So definitely by playing with this toy, you know, you will be creative and you will have loads and loads of fun, you know, with it. However, in order to ensure that the fun lasts as expected, right, it's best to already have some script written and some ideas. And you might also want to go ahead and, you know, collect or add another toy like an Autobot or another Decepticon, right, in order to keep the creativity going. Now numero tres, it says it is made out of good material and holds a beautiful craftsmanship. So guys, the material used to build the toy is definitely good. However, it isn't the best of the best out there as far as like toys, as far as like Transformers or toys in general are concerned. And the craftsmanship is definitely beautiful, right? Like I didn't see any scratches, I didn't see any holes, I didn't see any cracks, I didn't see any break, I didn't see really anything. It's damn near perfect. And then numero cuatro, it is reusable, right? Just like any other toy, this toy also is reusable for as long as you take good care of it, right? And as long as you also cherish it. And then numero cinco, this toy is nice and somewhat sturdy. However, you should avoid dropping it in order to limit the amount of scuffs, scratches, and possible cracks and breaks. So guys, please be very diligent and cautious when playing with these type of toys. Alright. Alright, so that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of today's video. As always, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Yep. Leave a comment to let us know what you think, what you would like to see, and where we all can improve. Share this video with a friend or a family member in order to help us spread the word and to raise awareness. But most importantly though, make sure to completely destroy that subscribe button and to also hit the bell icon to stay tuned for more. As always guys, have a great day and I'll see you all next time. Bye. See, whoop, the Shockwave hitting us with the shock blast. Boom.